and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Allie. I make videos about makeup, motherhood, and everyday lifestyle. And today's video is actually going to be my son, who is 8 months old. It's going to be his 8-month update. And I'm a little behind because he actually turned 8 months on the 17th of September. And if you can see him, he's right there. Say hi! He is locked up because he will get into anything and everything. So if he starts whining and crying, we're probably gonna have to get him out and try and make this video with him just going all over the place. So anyways, I have my list here of everything. And sorry if I have been absent lately. I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos. We've just had a lot going on, and I've just not been feeling very well. So I do apologize for not having videos up every other day like I promised in the beginning, but I am getting back in the swing of things very slowly but surely. If you are interested to see my son's 8-month update, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so you can see how well the playpen worked out. And he is not wearing clothes because we have puked on every single one of his outfits that he's put on, or I've put on him. So hence why he's naked. Well, not naked, but he has a diaper. We've had a rough morning this morning. I don't know if Aiden has an intolerance or something to oats, but we had fed him oatmeal 2 months ago, I want to say, and he threw up, and we didn't know if it was like because we were in the car. We didn't know if it was because we were in the car, he got car sick, or what. So I fed him apples and bananas and oats today, and he's doing the same thing. So we've been puking all morning. So if that starts to happen, I also apologize. Anyways, let's get into it. So I'm just gonna kind of read off my list here, everything that I have thought of. His personality is really starting to come through. So like when I say that, I mean he's definitely a mama's boy. My husband will be the first one to tell you that he is a mama's boy. He prefers to be with mom, but you know, that's expected because I am a stay-at-home mom. I spend every day, all day with him. He is still exclusively breastfed, so that is expected. But yeah, his personality is just, it's so great, and it's so fun to start to see, you know, when they get old enough and they and they start to be like a little bitty person, you know, so that part is really great. He has really started to pull up and started to, he'll like pull up on our couch, and we have this big sectional here, and when he pulls up, he walks all the way along, and he goes crazy. He's getting a lot more daring and trying to like go from one thing to the next, and then I do have a bouncer for a baby that I would watch, and he like gets into it, and he stands up on it and tries to bounce like standing in it. So he's definitely getting more daring. I can't remember what age he started crawling. He actually started army crawling before he started on his knees, and he's been doing that for a while. I believe he was probably 7 months when he started crawling, but we are everywhere, and when I mean everywhere, he is quick. One thing I have noticed a lot is that when he's like around the corner and I can't see him or something, I'm like, hey, and I yell at him. He hears that and he's like, shoot, he's like, and he just books it. He takes off and he is just gone, so I have to book it after him. We are definitely mobile and on the go. And we are actually in the process of getting a bigger gate because we have this big opening here. And I want to put a big gate up there, and then I want to put like gates in every doorway because we do have a basement and then an upstairs as well, but the upstairs has a door, but I would like to put a gate in front of the stairwell to go down to the basement because we're not trying to have any kind of accidents. Okay, so on his actual 8-month birthday, he did not have any teeth, but I swear maybe 3 or 4 days after, he has popped up. We have a little tooth on the bottom, and I don't know if he'll let me show you or not. See if I can get close enough. You want to show everybody? Show everybody your teeth? You see his little tooth? See? There's your tooth. Yeah. So he has the one on the right that popped through, and you can actually feel that one, but I think the one on the left is not far behind. So yeah, on his 8-month birthday, he didn't actually have any teeth, but not shortly after, he popped one through. And it's not been very fun. He has been sleeping terribly, so there's that. Okay. I do feed him solids 3 times a day. I do make my own homemade baby food. And, here. Okay. And kind of how our routine works is he's usually up between anywhere from 5 to 7. It's kind of a hit or miss. But if he's up, the first thing that we do when he wakes up in the morning, we will nurse, of course, and then he usually does fall back asleep. If he doesn't, then we're up playing around, doing whatever. And then my daughter, she wakes up at 7. So usually around the time that she's getting ready, I start to give him his breakfast, his first solid meal of the day. And that's usually, I like to give him some kind of fruit or something for breakfast and for lunch. And then for dinner, I give him some kind of vegetable. But, so anyways, then once, no, don't show him that, please. Where was that? Okay, so breakfast is usually at like anywhere from 7:30 to 8:30. I give him breakfast. And then he usually nurses one more time, and then I lay him down for his nap. And he usually takes a 2-hour nap, usually. If we don't take the 2-hour nap, we are grumpy all day and we don't sleep through the night. We don't sleep at all during the night. He's a very bad sleeper too. My daughter fooled me. I will say that to anybody. She fooled me into thinking that having kids was easy. Because my daughter slept through the night since she was a month old. She didn't give me any stress about teething. She didn't get sick. Like, everything was so easy with her. It was just cake. I mean, she did have like skin problems and stuff like that, but no, everything else I was like, oh, this is easy. I can do this. Okay. And then this one comes along and doesn't sleep. He's got some problems about, like I said, with the throwing up. Like, we just couldn't figure out what was going on. He's very, very clingy. He's a mama's boy. Anyways, back to the routine. So once he usually takes his nap, and then we wake up and he eats his lunch. And then I will nurse him one more time after lunch at some point during the day. And then he goes down for his afternoon nap. And that's usually like anywhere from 12:30 to 1:30 to 2. 12:30 to 2 is usually. And then he'll take another 2-hour nap, and then we wake up, and then he nurses again, and then we eat dinner. And then his bedtime is 7 o'clock. So we started this routine about 2 months ago, and it's been great. Like, having him on a routine and having him on a set schedule has improved our lifestyle a ton. And I definitely don't regret that at all. I don't miss just being sporadic and him sleeping whenever he could, and that was not a fun way to live. So the last time we were at the doctor's office, he was 6 months old, and he was 17 pounds 10 ounces. So I'm guessing he's nearing probably 19 or 20 pounds now. I would say probably 19. I don't think he's gained that much weight, but I would say he's probably 18 or 19 pounds. And I can't remember how tall he was. I think he was like 28 inches long. 28 or 29 inches long. So he's grown he was 20 inches at birth. So he's grown either 8 or 9 inches. And I think he's probably grown even since then even. So we got tall babies, but you know, me and my husband are both extremely tall, so that's expected as well. Sorry if you guys can hear that. He's entertaining himself. Okay, and then like I said earlier about the waking through the night, he is up sometimes once, sometimes twice, sometimes he's up all night long. It's just kind of a hit or miss deal, and I think honestly it has a big role on how he's feeling. Like, if his teeth are hurting, he doesn't sleep, so hit or miss on sleeping. but he does sleep in his crib. I started sleep training him a little after 6 months, and that was hell also, but I did get him to sleep in his crib, and we do have, you know, our set schedule on when he goes to bed now, so that was beneficial for doing that part. As far as sleeping through the night, not so much, but you roll with it. So a couple things that he loves, obviously Mom, and he loves his Milky, that's what I call breast milk. As far as the Jumperoo, he's starting to like it less and less, but before he was actually mobile and could, Aiden, he's sneaking out. Come here. You want a ball? Does he want your ball? Go get your ball. This works every time. Come here. Go get your ball. Well, come here. Got him. Okay. So, yes, loved the Jumperoo. That was like when he was able to get in the Jumperoo. That was the first thing that he loved. He's starting to like it less and less because he can't move around in it, and he's discovered that. So we get about a good 10 or 15 minutes a day in it, and that's about it. Little man loves his food. He loves to eat, and it's hilarious every time I do feed him solids. Okay, anyways, what I was saying about food. So he loves his food. Every time he eats, it's hilarious. My daughter would do it too when she was a baby. But he enjoys his food so much that when you feed him, he goes, at first he's like, gets his hands all excited and his feet start twirling and he's like, and opens his mouth. And then once you give him the food, he goes, loves his food. Loves car rides. I don't have any issues with him in the car, except for when he's extremely tired and exhausted. Kind of a hit or miss there again, but other than that, he pretty much loves the car. Usually loves his naps. He always wakes up pretty happy after nap time, and I love that, you know, going in his room and seeing him smile and talk, everything. Like, I love that he doesn't wake up crying, because it just breaks your heart. We like to go swimming a lot. We go to the indoor gym just down the street from us. We have passes to, and we go there to go swimming, and he loves the water. We have this little like baby like floaty seat that we have that he goes in, and he loves it, but sometimes we take him out and try and get him just, you know, used to the water, and he just tries to go. Like, his little arms just go, and then his feet, he would go if we let him. But and then the last thing that we love are Binkies. He is a big Binky baby. My daughter was as well, but I don't have any complaints about that because it does soothe him. Nope. He loves this toy too. That's another thing. This is another thing we love. This little pop-up toy. Just closes it like that. Loves this toy. Here. So back to Binkies. My daughter was kind of hard to break when it came to Binkies, but I'm not really worried about it. It helps him through the night, you know, it helps him go to sleep, and when we're in the car, he loves his Binkies, so we are a pacifier baby. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that if you have any kids that are close to the same age, you know, I hope that this can kind of give you like an update and, you know, kind of see how other babies that are the same age, how they're doing. I follow a bunch of moms on YouTube, and I follow one, Brittany Bourne Leach. I love her so much, and she has a son who is a month younger than mine, and I love to see, you know, what he's accomplishing and how he's doing it at the same time that my son is. So it's just kind of something that I personally love and love to keep track of. But If you are new here, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I'd love to have you. And if you are interested and want to see more from me, then make sure that you have that notification bell turned on. And don't forget to give this a thumbs up. And we will see you in the next video. Say bye. Bye, guys. Say bye.
You know you got me going.